Did you know there are two underground spaces here at Pontefract Castle? One is the Norman wine cellar, which was later reused as the Civil War dungeon. Where's the other, and what was it for? Follow me to find out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the door just here, and we're going to follow a passageway that goes from the roundel behind me into the one to your left. This door was probably a much later addition. If it had been here when the castle was in use, it would have left it with a defensive weak spot. It also doesn't match the design of the rest of the passageway inside, but we'll look at that later. The doorway possibly dates from the time of the Civil War, or it could date from some time after the wars when the castle was used as a market garden. Either way, you'd better follow me and we'll head on into the keep. There's a few things you'll notice about this outer passageway. First off, it's much wider than the passages we'll look at in a minute. Secondly, it's got a vaulted ceiling. And finally, the doorway behind me has been blocked off at some point and made much narrower. These are the original stairs that came down from the first floor of the keep, which is the grassed area that you can visit today. Here you can see the original stonework of the ceiling, which is early English shoulder jointing, dating probably to the 12th or 13th century. Over on my left, you can also see the barrel vaulting of the later passage and how the two styles differ slightly. We'll now follow the original inner passageway down to the bottom. The main difference between this passageway and the two outer ones we've already looked at is the stonework down here is really crisp. The original stonemason's marks survive nicely on the stonework. Another feature we can look at whilst we're down in this section is some of the graffiti marks on the stones. Some may well be original mason's marks, others would appear to be later graffiti left by other visitors. One thing this does give us a clue to, the crisp nature of the stonework and the surviving mason's marks tell us something about the eventual fate of the passageway. We've now arrived at the bottom of the passage, and here's our final clue as to its original use. Beneath me is a well, but the well never held water as a result of some geological faults, and thus the passage was abandoned, and why it appears just as crisp today as it probably did when it was built. As it was abandoned for not holding water, some of the areas around here aren't finished, and indeed there's a chamber behind me of which the original use remains a bit of a mystery. Whether this area was used in the Civil War or after, and what it was used for, is also another mystery. But erosion patches on the steps that we've walked down give a suggestion that perhaps something was dragged up and down them. That's perhaps, though, a mystery that we'll never solve. But here we are in what is the second underground space at Pontefract Castle, the Keep's Well Chamber. Thank you for watching.